You guys having a good NBC Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Guys, give it up for New York City. New York City. The city that never stops texting while walking up the stairs. Best city in the world. I actually saw something incredible recently. Has anyone seen Paul McCartney live before?
Woo!
Oh, unbelievable. I saw Paul McCartney live, and I saw the best thing I've ever seen at that show. I saw the guy standing in front of me pull out his phone in the middle of the show and Shazam Hey Jude. Wow, those are $300 seats too. Like, we shouldn't be Shazamming the most well-known song of the 20th century. Like, Shazam is not for Hey Jude. Shazam is for finding out you've liked Pitbull for years. A totally different purpose. But the concert was like insane. Paul McCartney does this cool thing. There's a kid sitting in the front row and he's got a sign that says, "I want to drum with the band." And Paul McCartney brings him up and everyone goes crazy. And that's got to be the most vulnerable moment in that drummer's life. Right? That kid is about to take his job. That drummer's probably thinking, why do these kids never want to play bass? They always want to drum with Paul. So it's got to be horrible. If you're that drummer, you're sitting there watching the crowd cheer, chant, "Go kid, go kid." And all you're thinking is, man, I hope this child sucks. I want him to be so bad. The best part for me during that song was when the guy in front of me Shazammed Let It Be. He didn't know that one either. He really should have learned the Beatles. I saw something crazy at a comedy show recently. I was sitting next to a comedian, and I looked over the shoulder and read the text that they had just received, and it said, "Babe, I sucked again." It's really sad. And his girlfriend went back to him and said, "It's okay, babe. You always suck." I'm sorry, that story's about me. That is my tale. It's something I lived. It was a story that happened about 6 months ago. I was at one of those roast battles in New York City, and I went viral. I was so bad that it went viral. Yeah, I did so incredibly badly that it went on YouTube and people commented a lot. And someone wrote, "Levy was so bad that he inspired me to start doing comedy." Have any of you ever sucked so much at anything you changed a man's life? Oh my God, it was horrible. I will be real though, it is never funny to see a grown man cry though, right? But it is always funny to see a grown man cry while wearing a shirt that says, "This is what awesome looks like." That always works. I've been reading the news a lot lately. I don't know if you guys heard this. You guys know George Clooney, right? You remember George Clooney? George Clooney just met an 87-year-old fan of his. Isn't that so nice? It's so cool that he went and hung out with his youngest fan. I thought that was really sweet of him, but I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about the elderly. I do this thing. I don't know if anyone has ever done this, but I Google the oldest living person every day, just to check up on them, you know, just to see how they're doing. And right now, it's a 117-year-old woman. Her name is Hayo Miyako. She lives in Japan. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. Kinda cute. Not bad, okay? She looks okay. And I know you're all thinking, oh yeah, another guy that's into older women. No, I'm into the oldest woman. Alright, I set the bar and then I go really high. You're like, oh great, yeah, some guys into barely legal. No, I'm into almost dead. Which is also technically barely legal. experts.